Yeah. So if you know what's in it.
It's a beautiful one.
It's a big boy right there.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah, do you need to do any hair prep before? No? It's a good, it's all whisked back.
Yeah, I didn't bring my brush.
Oh shit.
My name is William Tackett. We're here out of Austin, Texas, preparing for CJI.
And I'm Andrew Tackett, same, out of Austin, Texas, preparing for CJI. Yeah, we've been training pretty consistently all year. Training camp's been good. Of course, dealing with like upsets like you always do in a training camp, but it's been pretty consistent for the mean part. So feel good. So I'm excited for it.
Like he was saying, we train pretty hard year round. We're not as like training camp focused. We do have small spurts where we'll put a little bit more emphasis on maybe conditioning or maybe certain type of strategizing or things like that. But we don't necessarily like enter in training camps where we'll go from like, you know, training only a few times a week to training, you know, every day. Pretty consistent year round. And I feel like that's kind of a strength for us because we never really fall out of shape or get out of kind of the rhythm. We just, you know, are training hard year round and then kind of fix some things, you know, a few weeks out. Yeah, I have a lot of interesting matches in the division. I think really any matchup is going to be something that I would like to have. I would take a super fight against anyone in the division and I would be happy to have a match against them. But if I had to pick, I think Victor Hugo is someone that I really want to have a match against again. We fought my first year at black belt. I think it was my first or second fight at black belt a few years back. I was a little bit smaller, a little bit younger and less experienced, and we had a pretty fun match. He was able to take the win by points, so I would love to get back out there and have another match against him and see how much I've improved and you know, try to take the win home this time. But really anyone in the bracket, I think some of the bigger names would be kind of more on my radar, like Nicky Rod. Nicky Rod is you know, one of the top guys in the world right now and probably one of the favorites to win, so it'd be great to have a match against him. And the wrestlers I think would be super interesting. Someone like Pat Downey or Daniel Kirk, I think those would be really fun matches also. So to be honest, like I said, anyone in the bracket would be of interest for me to have a match with, but I would love to get that match back with Victor Hugo. So I'm actually pre-diabetic, so I can't have a lot of sugar. I try to limit my sugar intake and simple carbohydrate intake. So I do a lot of sweet potatoes, a lot of brown rice. Try to keep things as clean as possible for health reasons, but still trying to get in a lot of calories. I burn a lot of calories on the mat and outside of the gym hitting conditioning and weight training, so anything that I can just refuel and get those calories back into me, it really is the main focus.
The only time I see your stories of food is when I'm driving and I'm starving. I'm like, gosh dang it, I'm so hungry.
You shouldn't be on Instagram, Andrew. That's probably why this guy's in so many car wrecks. I don't know if you guys know him historically, but I can't even count on my fingers how many times he's totaled a vehicle.
I think I've totaled like six times, yeah. Yeah, that's how I learned how to work on cars, just because I crashed so much. I was like, well, I gotta fix it. If I don't crash or die in a car before CJI, it's my bracket.
Yeah.
Obviously the Bertoldos. I don't know if I've fought them both because they're like
yeah, okay.
Matches. Cade beat me at in the gi back when we were blue belts and a green belt, and then Ty beat me when we were blue belt at trials.
Yeah, so you fought Cade. The first one you fought was Ty in the gi at Kids Pans.
When we were green belts.
Green or orange, something like that.
I think we were orange, yeah.
And then second time you fought Ty again. You fought Ty at trials.
Yeah.
Y'all were blue belts.
Yeah.
It was 2019 West Coast trials.
Yeah. Then I fought Cade at
gi pans.
Yeah, gi pans. Yeah.
You never fought cage and no gi. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So I've lost to both of them. I haven't fought them in a long time, so it's gonna be interesting to go against them again and hopefully get the dub back. But yeah, other than the Rotolos, I say it would be super cool to fight one of the bigger boys like Mateus Denines or Lucas Barboza.
Yeah, that's mad that Barboza's in that bracket.
Yeah, Flanagan.
Yeah,
right?
He's huge. Yeah. But of course, I don't want to fight people that I've already fought. I want to fight like new people, obviously. Like I fought Joseph. I fought
Andy.
Tommy, Andy. I fought a couple other people in the bracket. I just off the top of my head, I can't remember. Kenta. So of course, I would be happy to fight them because they've gotten better too. But
I would love to see you go against Levi Jones. I feel like that'd be a cool match.
That would be. Yeah.
I think. I haven't really seen you against like a guy that stifles you from your guard yet. Like normally, even like Tommy, he passed his guard pretty quick. Yeah. To see you against someone that maybe could give you a little bit more trouble off their bat.
And unlike Tommy, he likes to snatch things and off of people's felt attempts. I feel like Levi's attacks. Like I think it would be pretty cool to fight him because he won't like just stall and invert. He'll kind of be attacking me.
When he's hard to pass via north-south on the outside.
He's so flexible, yeah. So, I mean, everyone in the bracket, everyone is just super tough. I mean, everyone deserves to be in the top 10 in the bracket. So it's just going to be, anyone could lose. I mean, we saw, the Trollos have a close match of Tommy and Cade. The level is just so close. So anyone could lose in this bracket. I wouldn't be surprised if the Rotollos lose first round or second round, or if I lose first or second. Like, it could happen. So it's a stacked bracket, so it's gonna be super exciting just to be in it.
There's so many guys that are not used to fighting at that weight, which I think is the most interesting. For my bracket, I mean, I've fought heavy guys before. I've done a lot of absolute divisions throughout the years, so like I've had matches at this weight before, like in the 75 pounds and under, the 80 kilo and under.
Like Tommy's
it's really interesting because Tommy.
He's big. He's
kind of big. I mean, he's been fighting a little bit.
O'Flanagan's big.
But O'Flanagan is like huge. Someone that hasn't fought once, probably under 90 kilo or 88 kilo in a long time.
I mean, Roberto hasn't fought there in a while either.
Roberto's going back down. So since ADCC, he hasn't fought it really this weight. Lucas Barboza, I don't think has fought this weight. In Jiu-Jitsu, I don't think he's ever fought this weight. I think MMA is the only time he's cut to like below 80 kilo. And then you got Mateus Denines, who hasn't fought that weight in years either. So it's going to be really interesting to see, I think, those athletes that are cutting a lot of weight, a different weight category, because you've always seen kind of a change when someone either goes up or down in a weight category, either an increase or a decrease in performance. Like someone like O'Flanagan, I don't see having more success cutting down because he's already so lean, and he uses a lot more leg entries and things like that I think work better against the heavier guys. Him cutting all that weight down to 75, I know he can do it, but I feel like he might be it's just going to be tough because he's got such a long frame. He might be a little weaker than he's used to feeling. I mean, the guys at 175, they're not weak either. Strong, they're stout to fight that category. They're athletes.
They just don't got the weight to smash you like the big boys do.
Yeah, interesting. I could see O'Flanagan beating a bunch of guys. I could see Hulk beating a bunch of guys, but I could also see them really having an issue with the weight cut and that being their stifle.
I agree. Rodrigo's tearing it down actually the day we leave.
He hates it. It looks tacky.
It kind of does. I would say like throw by to like run off the wall spinning back take. I hit one of those the other day.
Yeah, I mean, just all of it's pretty fun. I think it's really new and interesting. That's why it's fun. It's kind of like when you go to gi or no gi for the first time, and like things are a little bit different, and it makes it like super fun and challenging. I think the wall kind of feels that way. It's like things are different, so it makes it really fun.
Yeah, but I want to like take someone's back, like have my back against the wall and then suplex them onto the wall. Since it's so new, it's just there's so much creativity to like, you could even do something wrong and get away with it because people don't know what's wrong and right, So you can pretty much do anything and you'll get away with it as of right now.
We'll see a lot of innovation at the tournament. I think there'll be a lot of things that are made up that haven't yet been done.
Yeah, I can't wait.
We've already kind of seen it with karate combat. We saw like Hulk do like a cartwheel pass off the wall. Seeing Craig do like the
triangle,
the hanging triangle from you do like on a hip bump sweep. Yeah. That swinging triangle, he did it off of the wall when the guy posted. So there's a lot of really cool things that I think people kind of make up on the wall.
Yeah. I mean, the more stakes there is on the, you know, the match, the more scared you are, and the more you're like timid you are, the more you second guess yourself. So I think we'll see a lot of stalling and a lot of that, like, scarce to do things. The rule set's so against stalling. Like, I was reading it, and it's like warning and then stalling instantly, like a negative point, not just a stalling. And that's really cool.
Yeah, that's something I hope that doesn't happen.
To me.
Because there's only two options with having a high prize, is people either not taking risks because they're trying so hard just to win the prize, so they're just being cagey, like how you saw like with Yuri Simoes and Marigali, the finals at ADCC. Both of them wanted to win and no one really took any risk. So I hope that doesn't happen, but it could be the opposite, where people just like, oh, I'm just going to go crazy because it's for $1 million. Hopefully it's the more exciting route. I mean, you know what we're going to be doing. We're stalling for sure. Yeah, we'll be stalling like crazy, trying to win the $1 million. But, you know, that's what I hope that doesn't happen. I hope that, you know, there's a bunch of exciting matches and we don't have to worry about that.
There's like multiple reasons. Yeah. I mean, one, it's like we could win $2 million, like big thing. I'd say like two, it's just a bit cooler to have like both brothers in opposite divisions. You know, both of us in the same division. It's kind of like, come on. No one now. Everyone, you know, it doesn't have, like, everyone has to fight you guys. So there's a couple of reasons. Just like I feel comfortable at lower weight. I mean, I think William feels comfortable at lower weight too, but he took it from me.
I mean, I don't know about 175, but definitely like 175 would be a little light for me.
I think you'd be a beast at 175.
I could make it, but I'd be pretty dehydrated, and this is night before weigh-in. I think I could do it, but I would definitely have to do some cutting. But the main reason I think why we did it is, like you said, we just got a chance for $2 million. But I mean, the Rotolos doing the same division, yeah, they got 2 chances for $1 million, but we also got 2 chances for $1 million. Like if one of us loses our division, then we still have the chance for the other person to win the other division, so 2 chances. Yeah. But then we also get a shot at $2 million. You know, if we both win it, we get $2 million. Whereas the Rotolos don't have that. You know,
if we won both our divisions, like, I don't think anyone would ever top that. Interested to, like, it's just like
unless they keep doing CJI.
Yeah, that's true. And then someone wins both divisions by themselves.
Be crazy, that would be crazy. It's like the I guess the confidence going off ADCC trials, like you guys both winning.
We won trials together. Now we're gonna win CJI together.
That was a crazy achievement in itself.
We win ADCC trials and then we switch to CJI. We win CJI.
It could be possible. We'll see. I mean, I think that we're both capable of winning the brackets. It just matters on how we perform that day. I know I can beat everyone in the division. If it's my day, like me versus one person in the bracket, you can pick any of them. I know I can win. So I just got to beat them all on the same day is the toughest part. And I think that's the same for Andrew. Like, he beat a bunch of the guys in the bracket. I know he can beat all the other guys. It's just, can he do all those wins, you know, on that weekend? That's the challenge for us. I think the challenge is just take it in one match at a time and chipping away. But I know we can do it. We just got to be on point.
Yeah, I think it's be a very draining tournament. Just so many matches, and there's only one mat. Like, unlike ADCC where there was like 4, 2. I don't know if they're doing more than one mat, but I think they're just doing one. I think it's gonna be an all-day thing each day. So it's like, and I don't know if they're doing.
Well, there's only 2 brackets, so I mean it's only gonna be.
But super fights as well.
There's only be 32 matches of brackets, so
which is five 3-minute rounds. It's. And I don't think people are getting submissions like too often as you would think. You know, first day match 1, then you'll probably have like a 2-hour break in between your first match and second match, and then day 2, same thing, match, 2-hour break. So it's gonna be draining.
Yeah. No, it's gonna be tiring for sure. But we also did ADCC.
Look at my foot. It's black. You see it, bro? It's black. Circulation.
I think that's a sign that we've been interviewing you guys for long enough.
One more thing though, we did do the ADCC trials, which was 7 matches across 2 days. Again, all day, both days. So I think we've been in the trenches before. So hopefully that experience rolls over.
And my trials matches weren't easy.
No.
I didn't just submit everyone. You know, I had tough matches. So
yeah, it ain't easy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for the interview, man. Yeah, appreciate it.
Of course, man. Yeah, I think you guys. I think you got the mindset, the confidence, and the abilities to smash it. If anyone can do it, both brackets, it's you guys. So
we'll try our best.
Yeah, let's fucking go. I'm looking forward to it.